positions on the playing field as their names are called, and then the coaches for both teams will line up at home plate when their names are called. First, for our visitors, Florida. Number 5, Tyler Turner. Number 22, PJ Rudeman. Number 7, Jace Rollins. Number 55, Luis Quintana. Number 0, Andrew Blommel. Number 24, Colton Furtado. Number 44, Tyson Lake. Number 99, Nolan Hartley. Number 1, Aiden Hernandez. Number 8, AJ Soto Baez. Number 2, Robbie Christ. Number 23, Rhett Newsom. Coaches Russell Hartley, Justin Rollins, and Luis Quintana. Ladies and gentlemen, Florida. Now for our home team from South Carolina. Number 5, Bryce Gillette. Number 4, Jacob Kelly. Number 9, Keaton Bennett. Number 13, Logan Gadberry. Number 8, MJ Hornsby. Number 2, Will Yancey. Number 7, Jackson Perno. Number 11, Jacob Buell. Number 12, Isaiah Ori. Number 1, Chance Cully. Number 3, Andy Salvato. Number 6, Grayson Lawson. Coaches Matt Hornsby, Sean Bennett, and Lester Sharp. Ladies and gentlemen, South Carolina. Our umpires for today's game are Steve Martis from Decatur, Alabama, Joseph Stone from Albany, Georgia at first base. At second base, Charles McNamara from Wallace, North Carolina. At third base, Rusty Taylor from Hughes Springs, Texas. Mr. Martis, the field is yours. Let's play ball.
Tonight from Lumberton, North Carolina, we've reached the final 3 teams in the Dixie Youth Baseball AAA World Series. Our matchup here tonight, unbeaten San Antonio, Florida, and once beaten Midland, South Carolina. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Rideout for JockJive.com. We just eliminated a team. North Carolina has defeated Louisiana by the final score of 10-1. So Florida, South Carolina, and North Carolina, the only 3 remaining in the AAA World Series. If Florida wins tonight, North Carolina would have to beat Florida twice tomorrow to win the AAA World Series. If South Carolina wins, then Florida, South Carolina, and North Carolina will have 2 games tomorrow to decide our champion at 10 a.m., and then the if necessary game would be guaranteed at 5:30 p.m. Florida, the visiting team. You just heard the lineups for both teams. Let's get to some shout-outs. You can send them in via text message. Area code 352-258-8450. Let's go Santa Ana. You got it, boys. Go Florida and go Colton from Great Uncle Ron. Let's go South Carolina. Thank you, Jock Jive. You're welcome. Keaton Bennett on the mound for Florida. Will Yancey behind the plate catching. In the infield, left to right for South Carolina. Isaiah Ori at third base. Bryce Gillette at short. MJ Hornsby at second. Andy Salvato at first. In the outfield, left to right, is Jacob Buell, Grayson Lawson, and Logan Gadberry, as the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 by Tyler Turner, the starting shortstop for Florida. Righty versus righty matchup. The next pitch is in there for a called strike, and the count evens at 1-1. I am right next to the Florida dugout on the third base side. Another shout out. Let's go, Tyler. Make sure you let us know who you are when you send the shout out. So that way when the players go back and listen to the broadcast, they'll know who sent the shout out to them. Another shout out. Let's go, South Carolina. The count 1 ball and 2 strikes to Turner. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-2. So this game starting just before 8:05. Not too far behind, as that last one did run a little bit long. Swung on and grounded foul down the third base side. Another shout out. Let's go, Team Florida. Good luck, Santa Ann. The Bond family is cheering for you. Let's go, Florida. Let's go, Florida. A shout out to Aiden Hernandez, a.k.a. El Mago, watching you from the ambulance. This is hit in the air, and on the run, the second baseman, M.J. Hornsby, going to make a great catch, falling down as that ball was headed out towards center field. Getting some love from his teammates. One away on the running catch. Let's send that P.J. Ruderman. Another shout out as Ruderman fouls it back for strike 1. Let's go, Team Florida, from Miss Chantel. Let's go, Santa Ann. We love you, Aiden. Jazz, Liz, Cato, and Muffin. Ground ball foul to first. Let's go, Team Florida. Bring home the W. We love you, AJ. Number 8, the Aguirre family is rooting for you guys. Let's go, Team Florida, from the Adams family. Westcott concession staff says, good luck, Team South Carolina. We are proud of you. One pitch inside corner. Actually, that was 0-2. And it's caught looking, Ruderman caught looking for the first out. Excuse me, the first strikeout, the second out of the inning. 2 gone for Florida. That sends out the pitcher, Jace Rollins. Another shout out. Let's go, Team Florida, cheering on PJ, Nolan, Robbie, Andrew, JC, and Rhett. Love the Nathy family in San Antonio. Naffy. Maybe it's Naffy. Could be Nathy. Write it phonetically, and I'll get it for you again. Go South Carolina. Love you, Chance Coley from Charleston, South Carolina. Let's go, Florida, from the Olding. Bouncing ball. That is a foul ball down the third base line. Another shout out. Go Team Florida. Love Oakley Ray. Next pitch to Rollins. Outside for a ball. Westcott Night Staff says Team South Carolina hit hard, run fast, score big, bring a win home to North Charleston. Wishing you the best of luck tonight. Two 1 pitch, swing and a foul tip. The count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's go, Jace, from Ryan, Erica, Dylan, and Abby. Let's go, Tyson. I'm so proud of my little brother, from Ross, Alyssa, and Grandma and Papa. Go Florida. That one's fouled off. Let's go, Santa Ann. Eric is rooting you on from the disabled list. Let's go, boys. Let's go, Team Florida. Wish I was there to watch you boys, but couldn't find a jet to make it. Love, Mama Newsom. Go, Team Florida, from his older brother and grandparents. You guys got this W. That's outside the dirt for a ball. Let's go, Midland. Bring that trophy home. Full count on Jace Rollins. Base is empty with 2 outs. Top of the first, just underway. We're scheduled for 6. Line drive. Oh, well, the center fielder took 1 step back, but then realized with the wind blowing in, they might have held it up a little bit. But Lawson's going to make the catch for the third and final out. Florida fails to score. They go in order 1, 2, 3. We head to the bottom of the first. It's Florida 0, South Carolina coming to the plate right after this timeout on JockJive.com.
The Sportsmanship Award is one of the most coveted awards to be won at this Dixie Youth Baseball Tournament. Sportsmanship is playing hard to win, but realizing all cannot become winners. It is being a gracious loser and even more a gracious winner. Good sportsmanship involves such matters as fair play, keen rivalry, but careful observance of the rules, courtesy, and a generous attitude toward an opponent. To be considered for an award for sportsmanship, a team must, 1, demonstrate good conduct and positive attitude by all players and coaches, both on and off the field. Number 2, be prompt and participate in all scheduled activities throughout the tournament. 3, have fans that show good conduct and attitude toward umpires and opposing teams. And 4, be neat in appearance and dress of both team and coaches at all times. We ask all in attendance here at this Dixie Youth Tournament, join the coaches and players in making these qualifications the rule of behavior while attending these tournament games. Let's make this year a wonderful year of fun and great memories.
For the mound for Florida is number 7, Jace Rollins.
All right, we head to the bottom of the first inning. Bryce Gillette will lead it off for South Carolina. No score. South Carolina's first at bat in this one. Jace Rollins on the mound, a right-hander. His catcher, Colton Furtado. First pitch of the inning from Rollins. Fastball lined into center field for a base hit. The throw goes to first, not in time. Leadoff base runner for South Carolina. Defensively for Florida, around the horn left to right in the infield. Luis Quintana at third base, Tyler Turner at short, Tyson Lake at second, Andrew Blommel at first. In the outfield left to right is Aiden Hernandez, Nolan Hartley, and A.J. Soto Baez. A bunt by Jacob Kelly picked up. Well, the catcher can't make the play. And also on the play, the runner's going to go to third. South Carolina very aggressive. Small ball as well. And that's going to put runners on the corners. Nobody out for South Carolina here in the bottom of the first inning, threatening already. Keaton Bennett, the pitcher, will bat. Shoutout says, good luck, number 6, Grayson Lawson. Love you, Nana. Let's go San Ann All-Stars. We are rooting you on from the Smith's Cafe in Newport Richey. Defense, Florida, says another. Throw goes to second. Now back to first. The runner caught in a pickle, but they'll throw it home, and the runner will get second base. South Carolina continues to be aggressive. Runners at second and third. Both runners in scoring position with nobody out. Defense, Florida, says Tyler. Go Team Florida, come away with another win. Go Drew Blommel from Chad Blommel. That's in there for a strike. Let's go defense again, guys. You got this. 3 up, 3 down. Jace, show them how it's done. Love Esther. We are proud of our boys. What character you are showing the world. Ray Polk, as that one is lined to first, or hit to first, the throw home will keep the runner at third base. And that is the first out of the inning. Good play over at first by Andrew Blommel. Let's read that one again. We are all proud of our boys. What character you are showing the world. Ray Polk, Director of Academy at the Farm, Dade City, Ray Polk. Thank you, Ray. Good job, South Carolina defense. Now offense, let's put up some runs. Go Isaiah from Uncle DeTinty. Swing and a miss by Logan Gadberry for strike one. Another shout out, 3 up, 3 down from Ronan. Let's go Tyson and Team Florida. We're so proud of you. Love Grandma and Papa. This is bunted to first. That's going to get the run home. Maybe. No, the runner went back to third. Well, that should have gotten the run home. Two outs. Timeout call by Florida. Wait a minute, did they call the runner safe? That's what the Florida manager is out of the dugout to do, is to question that play. Apparently, he missed the tag. They're going to ask for help here. By the way, your umpires for today's game, Steve Martis from Decatur, Alabama, is behind the plate. They've called the runner safe. So the bases are loaded with one out. Martis behind the plate. Joseph Stone of Albany, Georgia at first base. Charles McNamara of Wallace, North Carolina, the second base umpire. And Rusty Taylor of Hughes Spring, Texas, the third base umpire. 4-umpire crew for this one. Bases loaded for the number 5 hitter in the order. Second baseman, number 8, M.J. Hornsby. Rollins from the stretch. And the one-out pitch. That one sliced foul out of play. Let's go Team South Carolina. We are so proud of you, Logan, a.k.a. Hollywood. Love John and Amy. Great catch, Grayson. So proud of the Midlands team. Keep it going, and I will see you tomorrow. Janny. Let's go South Carolina. Get that W. Love you, Banks. And Micah from your favorite cousin, Sarah Grace. Let's go Team Florida from Logan. Let's go T from Logan. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And the next pitch, bouncing ball left side to the shortstop, but it eats him up. It goes off the glove of Turner. 1 run will score. The throw to the plate will send the other runner back to third. Just an unfortunate error that time. Gillette gives South Carolina an early 1-0 lead. The base is still loaded with only 1 out. For the catcher, Will Yancey. Another shout out. Go Team Florida. So proud of you. Nobody better. The Christophers in Zephyr Hills. South Carolina trying to hand Florida its first loss of the tournament and force the if necessary game tomorrow between Florida, North Carolina, and South Carolina to determine our AAA World Series champion. First pitch in there for a strike to Yancey. The next pitch. That one lined. Caught at first. Nice play by Blommel as he takes away a hit. Sharply hit ball, but the put out made for the second out of the inning. 2 gone. And Florida can get out of this with only 1 run given up. They have to feel pretty fortunate, I would think. Another shout out. Team Florida rock this. Jackson Barano, the batter. Swings and misses for strike 1. We love you, Jace. Go Team Florida. Love your twins and Adora. South Carolina, 1 run in. Bases loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. This one hit foul behind the plate. There's a shout out that says, Robbie's dad is hot. Love Team Florida and the families. This one's fouled out of play. That might be Robbie's dad's girlfriend or wife or something. I don't know. Robbie's dad is hot. There's some hot dads and some hot moms. This is fouled off at home plate. No balls and 2 strikes. With 2 outs, South Carolina 1, Florida nothing in the bottom of the first inning. Rollins from the stretch, his 0-2 pitch. Right down the middle, called strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Rollins, and he gets out of a jam. However, South Carolina with a leadoff single by Bryce Gillette. He comes home to score. And South Carolina with a 1-0 lead after one. Back with more baseball from Lumberton, North Carolina, right after this on JockJive.com.
Every league in Dixie Youth Baseball sets their sights each year on the Dixie Youth Baseball World Series. In August, champions in the Majors Division, the AAA Division, or the O-Zone Division from each state compete for the #1 position in Dixie Youth Baseball. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball at the Dixie Youth World Series?
Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Way to go, MJ. We love you. RC and Aunt Tammy. Let's go Twin B from Logan.
South Carolina, number 1, Chance Cully, right field.
Chance Cully now playing in right field. Another shout out. Let's go St. Anne. You've got this, boys. Show them how it's done. Announcers, thanks for sending out these shout outs. Love supporting from our small town, the Barr family. You're welcome. You know, it's something that we started out doing just on Facebook. And I actually made the recommendation, you know, we were supposed to read them off of Facebook, but we really didn't have time to be looking at the internet and trying to call the game. So I said, why don't we do the shout outs via text message? It's something that we started maybe 5-6 years ago, and it's really exploded. Line drive past the diving shortstop into left center field. A base hit for Luis Quintana to lead things off for Florida. Sometimes we don't even have to tell you about the shout-out. You guys are on top of it. You know what to do. Before we can even mention the number. Now, I know it's provided on the screen for those of you who can see a scoreboard. If you're not watching on your cell phone, you can see a scoreboard with the number, but most of you are on top of things. This one's fouled off, out of play by Andrew Blommel for strike one. Go South Carolina. Love you, Chance Cully from Charleston, South Carolina. Way to go, Florida. And to get out of that, go St. Anne. Yeah, buddy, go Jace from the Olding. Let's go, Logan. We're so proud of you. Love Ash, Ariana, Maddie, and the kids. Way to hold them to just one run, Team Florida. Swung on and popped up right side, but hooking out of play. Here's a shout out to Andrew Blommel. Great catch with lots of love from Nick and Uncle Bo watching from Madison, Florida. Let's go, Team Florida. Go Robbie and Florida team. Pops and Grandma. Let's go, number 13, Logan Gadberry. Let's go, Midlands from Papa Steve. Miss Debbie and Scooter. 1-2 pitch is bounced to third. Ori knocks it down, throws to second for one, back to first, not in time. It gets away, but not far enough to advance the runner. 5-4, fielder's choice for Blommel. Quintana out at second for the first out of the inning. That will send up Colton Furtado. Another shout out to all tournament families. Major sacrifices on personal, professional, and financial levels. Amen to that. Not everybody could afford to make it. It's tough to get off work, and then the cost of travel, your time invested. This one is hit in the air to left field and over the head of the left fielder. That's Jacob Kelly out there in left field. And it's a double for Colton Furtado. Florida threatening now with runners at second and third and one out. That sends up Tyson Lake, the second baseman. Tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second. Here in the top of the second. This is popped up into left field. This is playable. The catch will be made. Runner tags. A throw to the plate. He's going to have to go back to third base. And he'll get back in there head first. That's the second out of the inning. Nice throw from left field. Another shout out. Great job getting out of that inning, boys. Now for some hits. The Pyatt family. Have fun out there, Team Florida. Lewis knocked their socks off. Love you from your sister Jalen and JD. Let's go, Andrew. We're rooting for you from John Hayden and Coleman. This is popped up into center field. A diving catch made. No, he didn't get it. He rolled over and it came out. Nolan Hartley will get a base hit as Lawson couldn't make the play, and 2 runs are going to score on the play. Nolan Hartley lifted one out in the center field, and 3 players converged on it, but it's going to fall for a base hit, and Florida, for the first time, takes a lead. It's 2-1. A 2-out hit by Nolan Hartley. Blamo and Furtado score. Aiden Hernandez, the batter. Another shout out. Let's go Santa Ann and Team Florida. Alan, Shayna, and Leanna. Go Team Florida. Mama Newsom is jumping up and down at home. Go Team Florida from Coach Prickett and the Bulldog family. Go South Carolina from Columbia, South Carolina. Midland Pride, Team South Carolina. Show them what you're made of. Love you guys from the Broxton family. 1-1 pitch. That one's bounced right back to the pitcher. The throw to first will be in time. 1-3 put out, and the inning is over. But we seesaw the other way. Florida with 2 runs in the top of the first. They take a 2-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the second. Game scheduled for 6 here in the AAA World Series. We'll keep it right here. Let me get caught up on some shout-outs. Way to go, South Carolina Midland boys. Sending good vibes your way from Riley Huggins. Way to hit it, Colton, from great Uncle Ron. Good luck, Team Florida. Santa Ann from the World Series champs, Spring Hill American. Congratulations, guys. Let's go, Midland. Get this W from number 8, Clemson. Shout out to Jace Rollins and Andrew Blommel. Go Florida. Love Byron and Jeanette Allison. Go Florida from Abby and Dylan. Wahoo, that's the way, Santa Ann. Jesse and Oakley Ray. Let's go Midland Pride. Hashtag Logan13 from Toby Williamson. Folks, if you would like to purchase a downloadable copy of this game or any game during the World Series, they're only $5 each. Just email info@jockjive.com. We'll send you an electronic invoice that allows you to pay by debit or credit card, and you can tell us what games you want. That's info, I-N-F-O, @jockjive.com. Also, be sure to follow JockJive on Twitter and Facebook. On Twitter, we're @JockJive, and on Facebook, simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine. We give you scores, schedules, game highlights, event updates, and more. Twitter and Facebook, a great way to keep up with JockJive Sports. Here in the bottom of the second, 8, 9, and 10 due up for South Carolina. Another shout out. Way to go, Andrew Blommel. Keep it up, Team Florida. Love Uncle Mike and Aunt Connie. Go Team Florida. You guys rock from Thomasville, North Carolina. That lifted foul down the right field line. Another shout out. 3 up, 3 down. You got this, Florida, from the Pyatts. Let's go Midland, South Carolina. Let's go Isaiah Ori from Uncle Albert in Salisbury, North Carolina. Albert Jackson. Thank you, Albert. Go Team Florida. Miss Ashley and Uncle Rusty are doing the home run dances for you in Santa Ann. The 0-1 pitch. Buell hits this one foul again to first. Let's go Team Florida. You boys are making us so proud. The Briscoe family. Go Florida. Bring home another. Go Florida. Bring another one home. Florida World Series all the way for the machine pitch champs. Congratulations, guys. Let's go Midland. The Busbies. That's in the dirt for a ball. Good inning, Florida. Now tighten your defense. Papa and Grandma Ronaldo. Love you, South Carolina. And Chance from Cali. Great hit, Nolan. Nene and Papa Knight with brother Toby. The 1-2 pitch. That's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first. Just does beat Buell by a couple of steps. 4-3 put out for the first out of the inning. One out for South Carolina. That will send up the number 9 hitter in the order. Third baseman, number 12, Isaiah Ori. Another shout out. Let's go Jace. Go Florida from the Oldings. And the guys from Indian Rocks Fire Department. Go Jacob Kelly from Landon and the Jeffcoats. Another shout out. Let's keep it going, Team Florida, from Cooper and the Messenger family. Another shout out. Great job on the camera angle. You guys do a wonderful job broadcasting. Go SA, San Antonio. You're welcome. Yeah, we moved it over a little bit, put it up higher. I figured at least you can see the guy in the right-handed batter's box. Most of the batters are right-handed, so it gives you a better look. In case you do have a tall or wide umpire, that's a strike called. 1-1 the count. So thank you. The one-out pitch. That's down the middle for a called strike. Go South Carolina. Go Jacob, number 11. Love, Uncle Dan, Aunt Ashley, KK, and Madeline. Get this dub, Midland, from Aaron. Someone says top of the third. No, we're in the bottom of the second. Florida is the visiting team. South Carolina in the dark tops. Florida kind of dark and baby blue, if you will. South Carolina batting in the bottom of the second with one out. A 2-2 count on the batter, Isaiah Ori. 2-2 pitch. A little bit low. Call a ball. And the count full, 3-2. Another shout out. Looking good, St. Ann. Proud of all you boys. Ganny and Pep. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That's the second strikeout of the game for Jace Rollins. Two gone here in the second for the number 10 hitter, Chance Cully. Florida on top, 2-1 in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Cully. Another shout out, PJ, proud of you and team. Go Team Florida from Dennis and Becky Yarborough. Go Jacob from Tanner and Uncle Byron. Let's go Team Florida, Mo, Emily, and Shelby. That one is up high for a ball. And the count now 2-0. Let's go Team Florida from the Wheatley family. You can do this, Florida, from Deegan. 2-0 pitch low for a ball. 3-0 now. Let's go El Mago. Team Florida, baby. 2-1 Florida. Bottom of the second. Game scheduled for 6. That pitch in there for a called strike. 3-1. Florida with 2 in the second. South Carolina with 1 in the first. The 3-1 pitch. That's low, ball 4. That's the first walk issued by Rollins. Two outs, one on for the number 11 hitter in the order. First baseman, number 3, Andy Salvato. Another shout out. Let's go, Rhett. I hope you win. Love, Emma Cohen. First pitch in there for a strike. Go Midland Pride, says another. Go Jacob, Tanner, and Uncle Byron. Go Team Florida from the Allens family. This popped up, but fouled to the backstop. Let's go, boys. You got this, Team Florida, from the Vorosic family. Actually, it might be Vorosic family. Shout out to Aiden Hernandez and Team Florida from Grandma from Chicago. No balls, 2 strikes to Salvato. 2 outs with a runner on first. And the 0-2 pitch. That's off the glove of the catcher. That'll be a pass ball. That will put the runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Tying run in scoring position for South Carolina. They count 1-2 on Silvato. Another shout out. Take it to him, South Carolina. Hit hard and far. Love you all, boys. So proud. Let's go, Jackie B. Thanks to JockJive. You're very welcome. Count now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Reached down and just kind of protected the plate. Come on, San Ann, you can win this thing from the Cohen family. Take the W, Florida, from Caitlin. The 2-2 pitch. Bouncing ball left side to short. Nice play to wait on it. The throw, though, not in time. That's going to be an infield hit. Well, I think Turner did the right thing at shortstop, waiting on the hop. But Silvato beats it out. That will put runners on the corners for the number 12 hitter. There's Grayson Lawson. Another shout out. Get them, Jace, from Erica. Let's go Team Florida from Mrs. Cantwell and family. Let's go Chance from Riley. 2-2 pitch is up high. Runner going to second. The throw down to second. Now they're going to throw back to first. The runner's caught in a rundown with 2 outs. And the throw to second. He's out at second base. Did the run count? It did. The run came home before the out was recorded. That's not a force out. So the run does count. South Carolina has tied the game at 2 apiece as we head to the top of the third here in Lumberton, North Carolina.
What makes Dixie Youth Baseball different? Well, one good rule is required participation. During the local season, every player on every team is required to play in every game, and all tournament players are required to bat at least once in every game. It's not a perfect rule, but it's much more than most youth baseball organizations do, and it allows each baseball player to be an active participant. Just being a part of each win or loss means so much to the child. They just want to belong, and Dixie Youth Baseball sees to it that they do by making this a regular rule. We think this is a step in the right direction, the child's direction.
Hey, business owners, looking for a way to reach and rock your potential customer base into checking out your products and services? Then you need to advertise on JockJive.com. We broadcast hundreds of sporting events annually all over the country. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, it's all right here. Whether live or archived, it's on JockJive. Reach the masses. Call 334-488-1385 or email info@JockJive.com.
A big run for South Carolina. They have tied the game up at 2 as we head to the top of the third inning. And for Florida, as the first pitch is a strike, it's the bottom of the order. A.J. Soto Baez leading it off against Keaton Bennett.
Leading off for Florida in the top of the third is
A 1-strike pitch outside for a ball. Let's get back to your shout-outs. Watching and rooting for you, Rhett Newsom. Thanks for always being there for us younger guys this past year. Christian Adams. Thank you, Christian. Another shout-out. 2-out rally, South Carolina. You got this. Well, they did get the tying run in. Let's go Midland. South Carolina pride. Y'all got this. Aunt B and Uncle D. 2-1 pitch in the dirt. Here's a shout-out to P.J. Ruderman from Uncle J watching in Tampa. Go San Ann. All right, big runs now, Florida. You got this. Great Uncle Ron. The 3-1 pitch. A high ball 4. So the go-ahead run on base for Florida here in the top of the third inning. That will send up Robbie Christ. Another shout out, Midland Pride. Come on, boys, you got this. Spun foul over by the first base dugout. Let's go Team Florida. Shout out to number 23, Rhett Newsom from Aunt Jenny. Way to go, Midlands. Keep it up, keep it going. Phil and Patsy Tanner. Looking good, Midlands. Bring it home. Next pitch. That's a bunt right side. Only one play. That's the first. It will be in time. 1-3 put out. Sacrifice gets Baez to second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position with one out for the number 12 hitter, Rhett Newsom. Next shout-out, let's go South Carolina AAA. You got this from your state board. Watching the game from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. The Hobbs, the Tepedinos, and the Phillies. Go Andrew Blommel and Team Florida. Midland Boys of Summer. Let's go. Riley Huggins and family. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Well, he tried to bunt. He offered at it and missed it for strike 3. So Newsom out on strikes for the second out of the inning. That's the second strikeout of the game for Keaton Bennett.
Batting for Florida, number 5, Tyler.
2 outs. We'll head to the top of the order. Here's Tyler Turner. Popped up to second. Second baseman made a running catch. First time up. Fouls it back for strike 1. Go AJ. Your favorite cousin loves you. Caitlin. Timeout call by South Carolina. Let's go Teal, Florida. Carson and Elena. Go Team Florida from Blaine and Emma. Let's go Midlands from Stacy in Lexington Hospital. Hope you're okay there. Go Rhett Newsom from the Rileys. Let's go Rhett. Love Aunt Amy. Go Midland from Aaron. Let's go South Carolina. You can win this. Love my Jackie B and teammates. Yaya. Thank you, JockJive, making it possible for us old people who can't drive that far to be able to see our kids from South Carolina. You're welcome. Hey, whether you're old or not, you know, it's tough to make the drive. Just ask South Carolina, or Louisiana, excuse me. We're going to have a new pitcher. That's it for Keaton Bennett. So right-hander.
Now on to pitch for South Carolina, number 13, Logan.
Number 13, Logan Gadberry, into pitch. So Bennett pitches 2 2/3. He allows 2 runs so far. He is responsible for the runner on second. Gave up 3 hits. He walked 1 and struck out 2. Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Come on, Florida. Watch the ball and focus. Relax. Hannah family. Way to represent Andrew. Way to represent Andrew, Jace, Rhett, Robbie, PJ, and Nolan. You make us proud. Love Miss Lexi. Midlands, let's go. From Riley Huggins and from Huggins family. Watching from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Bring home the win, Florida. From Ryan, Dylan, Abby, and Erica. Come on, Logan. You got this, buddy. We can do this, Team Florida. St. Simon's Island, Aunt Sharon. Runner at second. 2 outs for the leadoff hitter, Tyler Turner. Looking to give Florida the lead again here in the top of the 3rd inning. Gadberry from the stretch. And the 0-1 pitch. Delivered outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Florida and South Carolina in a good one. 2-2 battle. Florida can afford to lose. They're the only unbeaten team left. Swing and a miss, strike 2. South Carolina trying to force 2 games tomorrow. If Florida wins, we won't have an elimination ceremony. Excuse me, if Florida wins, we will have an elimination ceremony. If South Carolina wins, we won't. Good pitch that time by Gadberry. Drops it in there for a strike. 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Wild pitch. That will get the runner to third base. Full count. Another shout out. Let's go Logan from Toby Williamson. Let's go. We'll wait for this play. That ball hitting the gap in right center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. Turner cruises into second with a 2-out double. An RBI double, and Florida's back out in front. Florida leads 3-2. A 2-out hit. That sends up P.J. Rudeman, who struck out last time up. This pitch outside for a ball. Let's go Midland. Time to defeat Florida. Y'all got this. Show them what you're made of from Ashton's. By Florida from Pedro. A wild pitch. Runner will go to third. Great blast, Colton. Now let's get after it behind the plate. Proud California uncle watching the Florida boys. All right, thank you for watching over there on the left coast. That's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Let's go Team South Carolina. Keep it rolling, guys. Carson Rosendahl. Let's get these guys. Logan Gadberry, Love Miss Debbie, Papa Steve, and Itty Bitty. 3-1 now to Rudeman. Good job, Florida. You got this from Bryson Sharp. Now misses for ball 4. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. That'll send up Jace Rollins, the pitcher, who lined out to center field first time up. Let's go South Carolina. You got this. Love you guys. Miss LaDonna. First pitch inside corner, call strike. The runner goes to second, but they'll throw to the pitcher instead. Stole a base for Rudeman. So both runners in scoring position. Another shout out, great hit, Tyler Turner. That one hit right back to the pitcher. And another hand toss will be in time for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-3 put out, and the inning is over. Florida, though, with a run. They take the lead, 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Still a bunch of shout-outs to get to, so we'll keep it right here. Way to hit that ball, Tyler Turner, from Paul in Plant City, Florida. You got this, Hollywood. Nobody better here, kid. John and Amy. Way to go, Tyler Turner. We love you. That's from Thomasville, North Carolina. Go, AJ in Santa Ann. We love you. Tia, Tio, Kate, Cassie, and Ellie. Yahoo Midlands from Pedro. Go get them, Midlands. Coach Blake the Snake. Shout out to Andrew Blommel from Elaine and Cole in San Antonio, Florida. Let's go Team Florida. Bring home the W and the trophy from Corbin and the Baskins. PJ Power, way to watch. Mrs. Janet in San Antonio. You got this, Logan. Get this guy. He did. Let's go Andrew Blommel and Team Florida from Travis. $50 if Aiden Hernandez hits a homer. You could probably raise that because nobody, since I've been calling the AAA this week, has hit a home run. One guy for Louisiana hit the ball off the fence in left field. and they held him to a single. I've seen triples that were hit down the line. But that was the only ball that I saw hit off the fence. Let's get some runs, Midlands. Midland Pride. Hi, MJ from Pedro. Check on another score. South Carolina with a 5-0 lead against North Carolina. That's in the Majors World Series. Earlier in the Majors, Louisiana edged Florida 2-1. South Carolina is undefeated in the Majors, so they would have to be beaten twice. First batter here in the bottom of inning number 3 is Grayson Lawson, who was at the plate when the runner Salvato was picked off. Although South Carolina did get a run out of the pickoff play. There's a strike. 1-1 the count. So 12, 1, and 2 due up for South Carolina. Someone says, let's raise it to $100 then. I think that bet's pretty safe. Another shout out. Let's go PJ Ruderman from the Gomez family. Let's go Midlands. Time to do what you do. CWC pulling for you. Go Team Florida from your friend Owen. This one says Blue World from Pedro. Thank you, JockJive, for letting all the state champs, family, and friends watch their teams play the Dixie Youth World Series. You're very welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you're enjoying our coverage. Well, rain is starting to fall as South Carolina has now taken an 8-0 lead against North Carolina in the Majors World Series. Lawson is aboard. So the tying run aboard as we head to the top of the order. Not raining hard, but rain is falling here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Throw goes to first, not in time, as the pitch is a ball to Bryce Gillette. He singled and scored first time up. The current weather conditions, 84 degrees here in Lumberton. But chance of rain, 40%, going up to 50% in the 10 o'clock hour and 70% at 11 o'clock. We can play certainly in this stuff. The 1-1 pitch coming up, and it's bunted right side, picked up by Rollins. His throw to first, not in time. Bunt single for Gillette. Lawson safe at second, 2 on with nobody out. South Carolina comes back to threaten here in the bottom of the third. Another shout out, blowing open this inning, Midland. Roll Pride. Shout out to Rhett Newsom and the entire team. Way to play hard and represent. Watching from Santa Ann, Don Newsom and Cecil Adams. Let's go Midland. Y'all got this. Go Team South Carolina from the Bullis family. Hashtag CWC. Another shout out. Great job to the announcer. You're awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Always like the compliments. Let's go Midland's Pride, South Carolina. Love Miss Debbie. Jacob Kelly at the plate. He'll take that one low for a ball. And the count 2-0. Another shout out. Scoreboard. Exclamation points. Oh. Somebody said put that run up there for South Carolina. They haven't scored a run yet. It's 3-2 Florida. South Carolina has a runner at second representing the tying run, but they haven't brought that run in yet. Ground ball up the middle. Yes, maybe they will get that run up there. Wait, here comes a throw from center field. How about that from Hartley out there? It's a base hit for Jacob Kelly to load the bases. with nobody out. Another shout out. Go PJ, do your best. Love Mimi and Pop. And this one hit in the air by Bennett to right field, and it gets by the right fielder for a base hit. One run will score. Here comes the go-ahead run, and another one to follow. The throw to third. He is safe at third base. Bennett slides in with a bases clearing triple. South Carolina fans loving it on the first base side. A 3-run triple by starting pitcher that is, Keaton Bennett. And South Carolina is out in front 5-3. Still nobody out. Another shout out, go Team Florida, number 23 Rhett, love Courtney, Cortland, and Jonathan from Dade City. Another shout out, Tough Bodiford for Georgia, had a home run in the AAA division. Okay, I didn't get a chance to call that one, but good to know that somebody hit a home run in the AAA division. Tough Bodiford of Georgia. I know on this field, I haven't had any home runs. A wild pitch. Runner thought about it, but he'll hold. Logan Gadberry at the plate. Looking to add another run. Hashtag Midland Pride. You got this. Hashtag Clemson Pride. Let's go Team Florida from Eric Jr. Way to go, Kelly from Mississippi Debbie. Or Miss Debbie, excuse me. This one hit left side, off the glove of the shortstop, and there will be no play. Another run will score, and South Carolina has taken a 6-3 lead. A 4-run third for South Carolina. Another shout out. Don't let it go, Florida, from Spring Hill. Settle down, Florida boys. You can do it. We love you in Dade City. This is bunted foul by MJ Hornsby. Way to go, South Carolina. Yes, sir, Midland. So proud of you boys. Go Logan. Aunt Darla and Uncle Mike are proud of you. Woohoo Midlands, the Lawsons. Great job, St. Ann from Xander and Jagger Daughtry. Come on, Midlands. South Carolina is proud. That one is taken low for a ball. 1-1 the count. Go South Carolina. Love you chance from Aunt Sheila. Way to go, Keaton Bennett. Woohoo, number 9 from the Ashtons. Let's go, boys. Defense. Let's go, South Carolina from Riley. Foul back. Let's go, South Carolina. Hashtag go Cox. Team Florida, you got this. Let's go, South Carolina from Pops and Mama Mooey. The count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch in there for a called strike 3. Big strikeout for Chase Rollins. That's his 3rd of the game. And finally, Florida gets that first out of the inning. Seventh batter of the inning coming up. Will Yancey lined out to first time up. He'll take a ball. 1-0. Let's go Team Florida from Logan Vorosic. Still a base, Midlands. From Hagwood. Go Gray. Uncle D is South Carolina proud. Hashtag Team Florida, you got this. We're rooting for you. Bryson and Mrs. Trish. That one's fouled back. Let's go, Jace. You're great, buddy. You will get it. Stay with it from Dylan and Abby. Jace, keep up the heat from Eric Jr. Dig deep, Florida. You got this from the Olding. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Will Yancey at the plate with a runner at first. 6-3 South Carolina here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The next pitch, swing and a miss. Good pitch. Rollins kept it low, and that's back-to-back strikeouts for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 gone. It sends up Jackson Barano, the right fielder, number 7. Go South Carolina. Love you. Chance from Coach Hannah. Well, we're waiting on South Carolina. They're making a change here. They've already batted 1 through 12. And the batter will be number 3 instead, Andy Silvato. First pitch in there for a strike, I think. No. Called it a ball. 1-0 the count. Bring it home, boys. Midland, South Carolina. Throw goes to first, as that is a strike to Silvato. Okay, let's try it again. Bring it home, boys. Midland, South Carolina from Riley Huggins. 2 outs. And the 1-1 pitch. That's in the dirt. Actually, it's going to get under the glove of the catcher. That will get the runner to second. Looking ahead to the Florida 4th, they'll send up batters 4, 5, and 6. Florida down 3 now. They were on top.
Batting number 3, Andy Salvato.
A 2-1 pitch, swinging a foul tip. That evens the count at 2-2. Let's go Midland, make us proud. The 2-2 delivery. Protecting the plate and fouling it off, out of play. Midland's boys, you keep it up. South Carolina proud no matter what. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Keep battling, Team Florida, from the Harrisons. Rollins looking to strike out the side. Looking for his 3rd K in a row, but this one's lifted out into left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. The runner's rounding 3rd and coming home. The throw to the plate is cut off. Actually, it gets by the pitcher trying to cut it off. And South Carolina plates another run. It's now 7-3. Silvato with a base hit. He takes 2nd on the throw. That'll send up Jacob Buell, who grounded out to 2nd his first time up. Another shout out. Way to fight, boys, from the Ashtons. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. This one hit in the air to the shortstop. The catch will be made, and the inning is over. But what an inning it was for Midland, South Carolina, as they played 5 runs. South Carolina with 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the third. We head to the 4th, Our score, South Carolina 7, Florida 3, right here on JockJive.com. We'll take a break, come back with more baseball right after this.
Did you know a child may start in the Dixie program at or below age 6 and continue through age 19? Yes, there's an opportunity for youth 6 through 19 to enjoy baseball in Dixie. Dixie Youth, Dixie Boys, Dixie Majors. If your league is not a part of these baseball programs, contact a Dixie official for information and bring your child up in Dixie.
All right, we head to the top of the fourth. 7-3, South Carolina. Well, we have a final score in the Ozone World Series. Alabama has forced the if necessary game. Final score, Alabama 3, Louisiana nothing. They're going to have a three-way draw with Arkansas coming up. So Alabama 3, Louisiana nothing. Also Arkansas involved in that one. We could have 3 if necessary games at the rate we're going. Well, actually South Carolina's winning in the Majors tournament. This one is popped up but out of play by Luis Quintana, out of play. No balls and 2 strikes, the count. Another shout out. Let's go Carolina Boys from Larry Benson. South Carolina Pride, Midland Pride, go Boys. Love the Chavis family. What's up high for a ball? You got this, Midland. Lee Williams. Go Florida from DY. Let's go, bring it to them, boys, from Riley Huggins. Let's hit the ball, Florida, from the Oldings. Go Midlands. Keep it up, boys. Bring home the win. Midland Pride all the way. You can do it, Florida, from the Barr family. Let's go Team Florida. Connor and Cole sending their good luck charm. In there for a called strike 3. Gadberry gets the strikeout of Quintana for the first out of the inning. One out. Well, Louisiana wins the draw in the Ozone. Alabama and Arkansas will play in the morning at 10:30. The winner of the Alabama-Arkansas game will play Louisiana. That one hit just foul down the right field line. Well, it's a final also in the Majors World Series. South Carolina, a winner over North Carolina, 8-1. So South Carolina will play Louisiana tomorrow. Louisiana would have to win twice to win that World Series. Andrew Blommel at the plate with one out. Here in the top of the fourth, 7-3 Florida trails. That one's taken outside for a ball. Come on, Santa Ann, you can do this. Let's hold them, Team Florida, from Xander and Jagger. Keep your head in the game, Team Florida. You got this from the Aguirre family. Strike called on the inside corner. That evens the count at 2-2. Let's keep it up, Midlands. Hashtag Logan Gadberry. Great pitching. Love Papa Steve and Miss Debbie. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Go South Carolina. Let's go to tomorrow with 3 teams with 1 loss from Ray Skipper in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Gadberry looking for back-to-back strikeouts, but he delivers high and inside for ball 3. It's a full count now. 3-2 with 1 out. Next pitch, foul back. Next pitch to the backstop. That's ball 3, full count. Oh, wait, that's ball 4, excuse me. A 1-out walk. Up next for Florida, Colton Furtado. He doubled last time up. Kind of jammed him inside, popped up out of play behind the plate for strike 1. Another shout out, Logan, you go boy. Love Darla. Gaston Dixie Youth Baseball. Bring the World Series home to Lexington County. Go Midland. Go South Carolina. That's in there for a strike. Furtado didn't like the call, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Gadberry blows it by, and that's the second out of the inning. Two gone for Tyson Lake, who flew out to left last time up. And that one hit in the air to left field, but the left fielder is there. The catch will be made, and the inning is over. Florida fails to score in the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 7-3, South Carolina on top here in the Dixie Youth Baseball AAA World Series from Lumberton, North Carolina.
Here are some things you may not know about JockJive. We're one of the nation's premier sports production companies. From audio only to full-scale video productions, we can do it all. Our list of clients is continuing to grow and includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Gulf South Conference, NJCAA, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, Alabama Community College Conference, Perfect Game, Great American Rivalries, youth sports like Dixie, American Legion, Babe Ruth, plus a litany of high schools, junior colleges, and more. We've worked with names I bet you recognize, like Johnny Manziel, Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Monty Coleman, and more. And we travel to practically every part of the country, from New York to California, Florida to Minnesota, and everywhere in between. Here's another thing you may not know. We are ready to come to work for you. That's right, we have a package to fit practically every budget. Just go to JockJive.com and contact us to get international coverage for your next sporting event. Your athletes deserve the best. They deserve JockJive.
22, PJ Ruderman now catching. Number 23, Rhett Newsom in left field.
All right, Jace Rollins back out on the mound to begin the bottom of the 4th. South Carolina will send out batters 9, 1, and 2. Let's get back to your shout-outs. Nice pitching, Logan. Your arm looks good from here. Kelsey. Okay, Santa Ann, this is just like High School Musical. You got to get your head in the game. Caitlin. Let's go Midland, the Carolina boys. Let's go Florida from Abby, Dylan, Ryan, and Erica. Go Midlands, bring home the big win. Good job, Logan. Keep it up, Midlands. Bring it home, boys. No one's better. Florida, keep it up. Let's go Florida. Get back in this. You got this. We're all cheering you, and we are all cheering you back in Chicago. Good inning, South Carolina. Play your hearts out. You can do this. I have seen you play. Ray Skipper, Spartanburg again. Oh, the batter, pinch hitter, Grayson Lawson at the plate. Rain continuing to fall here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Not very hard, but there is rain. 3-0 the count. The 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike, 3-1. Way to go, Logan 13 from the Williamson family. Come on, Team Florida. You guys can do it. From your support crew in Madison, Florida, #00. Actually, number 00. Everybody's sending hashtags, and sometimes you don't know when it's an actual number sign, right? That's up high, ball 4. Leadoff base runner for South Carolina. Timeout. Well, Florida coach not happy with the home plate umpires. He said something to him before going out to the mound. Another shout out. Let's hear that mid pop, Jace, from Eric Jr. Go Midland. Get 'em, boys. We have a new pitcher for Florida.
Now re-entering is number 12, Isaiah Ori.
New pitcher for Florida is number 44, Tyson Lake. You can hear the rain falling a little bit harder now. As the top of the order comes up. Another shout out, go Midlands. Love you boys, especially number 7 from Cece and Pops. You got this, Midland. Bring the ship back here. Tyler Ashton. Bring the ship back here, Tyler Ashton.
Florida dugout, please call the press box.
I think that's Tyler from Ashton. Yes, or from the Ashtons. Okay. I combined it one word here. Be nice, coach. Go Midlands. Bring it home, Angie. From Angie, I guess. Bring it home from Angie. Rain falling a little bit harder now, as this one is bunted foul down the first base line. Go South Carolina. Love you, number 7 from Mimi and Hopkins. Midland, South Carolina, where champions are born, raised, and trophy cases are full. Let's add to it, boys. Let's show them how we baseball. Let's go South Carolina. Bryce Cameron, Georgetown, South Carolina. 0-1 pitch is bunted foul. Strike 2. Another shout out. I really want to thank JockJive for your broadcast of the World Series. You will never know how much I have enjoyed this week. Ray Skipper, Spartanburg, South Carolina. You're very welcome. We're happy to be here. The 0-2 pitch. Gillette pops it up down the right field line. That's going to drop for a base hit. That will put runners at first and second now for Jacob Kelly. Another shout out. Go Gaston. Gaston. Go Midland boys. Love P-Pop and Meemaw. Way to go San Ann, the Sasser family. Jacob Kelly at the plate. He'll take it low for a ball. Runners will hold. You got this, Tyson, from Eric Jr. Wind picking up and blowing right to left as rain falls here in North Carolina. That one hit foul left side, out of play. Let's go Team Florida. Proud of you boys and ready to see you bring this home. Let's go San Ann. Let's go from your T-Ball All-Stars. Hashtag Team Florida. We love watching you play. All eyes on you in San Ann. Go Florida boys. Next pitch to Kelly. A bunt. First base side. Going to be a tough play. The throw to first. They got him. Heck of a play by Tyson Lake to quickly get it over to first. 1-3 put out. Runners up a base. Runners at second and third with one out. And that will send up Keaton Bennett, who tripled in 3 runs last time up. First pitch hit into right field, and it's going to drop. 1 run will score, and South Carolina adds to the total. It's now 8-3. Bear with me, folks. Let me cover up my gear as we're getting wet here. Logan Gadberry, the batter. Runner going to go to second. He'll get there without a throw. 8-3, South Carolina leading it. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Popped up, left side, foul territory. The third baseman, well, he overran it and couldn't make the play. Another shout out. South Carolina Pride, Midland Pride, go boys, love the Chavis family. Go Brycey from Pooh. Yes, agree that JockJive has been amazing this week. Thank you so much from fans in Tennessee. Thank you guys, appreciate it. You guys should email Dixie Youth Baseball and let them know that. We would appreciate it, as this one's fouled back. South Carolina showing out and taking names. So proud of y'all. Brody and the boys from Spring Hill AA World Series champs are rooting like heck for our brothers from San Ann to bring home the hardware. We believe in you. Thank you, guys. The 1-2 pitch. It's taken outside for a ball. Keep pounding, Midland. Come on, Florida. Show them what you can do. Another shout out. That's some wind blowing in center field. Yes, it is. I mean, it's blowing hard. This is fouled back. Another shout out. What's the rainout ruling during this game? Right now they're playing. There is no rainout. They can play in the rain. They can't play in the lightning. If the rain gets too hard, it's at the discretion of the umpire whether or not to stop the game. Another shout out. You got this, Midland. Bring the ship back so I can see it from Tyler Ashton. That's in the dirt for a ball. Let's go eat Florida from the Kirklands in Lakeland, Florida. Another shout out. FL or Florida, never give up. No defeat, no surrender. Person wanted to know who to email to. Let me see if I can find out what just a generic Dixie Youth Baseball email is. All right, we believe it's DYB at Dixie.org. Try that, DYB at Dixie.org. It is DYB, Dixie Youth Baseball, DYB at Dixie.org. You guys email Dixie Youth Baseball. You let them know that you appreciate JockJive's coverage. As that one is taken for a ball. The bases are loaded with 1 out. Cadbury has walked. MJ Hornsby is the batter. My score sheet is wet now as the wind is blowing in on me. It's blowing at an angle. Timeout called. The batter steps out. Another shout out. Let's get those runs back, Team Florida, from Eric Jr. Come on, boys. Let's cruise on through this, South Carolina, from Jordan Webb. Let's go, Logan. Hashtag no bunts. Let's go, Tyson Lake and Team Florida. Believe in yourselves from the Kirklands and your Shockers family. Let's go, Carolina, from Coach Jennifer Bird. My phone's getting wet. That one's inside for a ball. If this wind continues to pick up and the rain continues to blow in, I may have to shut these shout-outs down for a moment. I'm getting wet. Or at least read the shout-outs in between innings when I can put my score sheet down. That's in there for a strike. 3-2 the count with 1 out. And the base is loaded for South Carolina. South Carolina leads it 8-3 We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1 out. The pitch from Tyson Lake. Swung on and hit up the middle into center field. The throw goes to second, not in time, and a run will score on a base hit by M.J. Hornsby. South Carolina plates another run, and they take a 9-3 lead. Now, if for whatever reason South Carolina were to really get on a roll and plate 4 more runs, the game would end in the fourth. Well, folks, I'm going to have to get to your shout-outs in between innings. It's blowing in too much rain. I can't keep my phone dry and keep my score sheet dry. So I'll read your shout-outs in between innings. Will Yancey is the batter. And the pitch. That's outside for a ball. The ball got away from the catcher, not far enough to advance the runner. Yancey is 0 for 2. He is lined out to first and struck out. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Game scheduled for 6. South Carolina leads Florida 9-3. South Carolina wins. We'll have 3 teams playing tomorrow. That one's in there for a called strike. South Carolina will force the if necessary game with a victory here tonight. Wind blowing from right to left here at the ballpark. The 1-1 pitch. That's outside. A wild pitch. Runner thought about coming home, but he'll stay. Probably a good idea. As it ricocheted back to the catcher, and they would have had the runner out at home plate. That's ball 2, and the count now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's outside. Ball 3. There's no room for Yancey. A 6-run lead for South Carolina here in the fourth. The 3-1 pitch. That's up high, ball 4. A bases loaded walk. And South Carolina plates another run. It's now 10-3. Timeout call by Florida. A visit to the mound. Let's see if I can put my score sheet away, grab my phone, do some shout-outs. Another shout-out. Forrest called it sideways rain. It is sideways rain. Okay, the email address again, DYB. DYB as in Dixie Youth Baseball at Dixie. Was that Dixie.org or com? Okay, DYB at Dixie, DIXIE.org. DYB at DIXIE.org. Florida has made a pitching change. Another shout out. Midland Pride. Way to go, Hornsby. What a hit from Miss Debbie. Great job, Logan, from Sheila. Way to go, kid. Love number 8, MJ from Ashton's. Let's go, Tyson Lake and Team Florida from Coach Mitch Liam and Aiden from Sebring. How about the Midland boys? Woo, woo. Let's go, baby. Night. Yeah, the thing that makes it tough is the wind blowing and the rain is blowing in on top of us. Even though we've got a little bit of a shelter down here, we're still getting wet. Let's see who the new pitcher is for Florida. It's a right-hander. It's number 5. And it's Tyler Turner. (10-3) South Carolina. Bases loaded. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning. 3 more runs in the inning, and South Carolina would win it via the mercy rule. Florida hoping to get this thing to the 5th.
Will Florida coach please call the press box?
First pitch bounces in there for ball one to the batter, Andy Salvato. That pitch taken outside for a ball. Two and 0 down the count. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1. Eighth batter to come to the plate. Florida coach wanted to know why the game hasn't been stopped. Well, right now I'm not seeing puddles develop. This one hit in the air to center field. It's caught. Runner will hold as the throw comes home, but it gets away. Here comes the run. The throw to the plate won't be made, or won't be in time, rather. And South Carolina plates another run. It's now 11-3, South Carolina. Bottom of the fourth. Florida, or South Carolina rather, if they can get those two runners in that are in scoring position with 2 outs, they'll win the game. The batter, Jacob Buell, and he takes ball one. Florida with 4 runs in the inning. The 1-1 pitch. That's outside for a ball. And the count now 2-1. Well, the rain letting up. That's a good sign. The 2-1 pitch. Bounces in there for ball 3. 3-1. First base is open with 2 outs. Turner looks in, gets the sign he likes. His 3-1 pitch. That bounces in there for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Bases loaded for the number 12 hitter, Isaiah Orey. First pitch taken for ball 1. Florida with an South Carolina rather with an 11-3 lead. This one's fouled off behind the plate. Count now 1-1. Again, folks, we'll have to get to your shout-outs in between innings. That one's missing for a ball. That one's taken low for a ball, and the count, I believe, 3-1. The 2-out pitch. That's in there for a strike. And the count full now, 3-2. Base is loaded for South Carolina with 2 outs, up 8 in the bottom of the 4th. The 3-2 pitch, that one is going to miss for ball 4. That's ball 4. They don't need a tagging. Bases were loaded. It's a bases loaded walk, and South Carolina now leads at 12-3. And we head to the top of the order where a base hit wins it for South Carolina via the mercy rule. 2 outs and the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Timeout call by Florida. And Well, this can't be a good thing. Here comes the rain again. And it might even be raining heavier rain. Well, this Florida umpire better be careful. All right, they put the Florida coach in the dugout. He better be careful or he might not be coaching tomorrow. You got to keep your heads cool here. There's another game to be played if you lose, Florida. I can understand questioning the balls and strikes, but don't let it get to the bowling point and get yourself thrown out. The next pitch, that's off the plate for ball 2. Rain again continuing to fall hard here in Lumberton, North Carolina. We're still playing. The 2-0 pitch. That's called a strike. That one might have been a ball. Actually, it was almost below the knees, but maybe a makeup call. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch. That's hit foul out of play. And the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch. That one hit in the air to right field, and it is over the head of the right fielder, and the ball game is over. South Carolina going to win at 13-3 in 4 innings. So we will have the if necessary game tomorrow. We're going to have a draw to determine who receives the bye. I don't think they're going to do it out there in that wet weather. We'll try and update you on the Facebook page. Let me see if I can get to some shout-outs before we sign off here. There's a bunch of them. Way to go, Mike Buell. Go Midland. Woo-woo. Stop the clock in the 4th. Boys scores. Man, Ronnie Munn.
I will be the managers for North Carolina.
Come on, Team Florida. You can do this. Sharon. Let's go, Team Florida. Good luck, Chase, from the Rollins in Tampa. Keep it going, boys. Way to show that Midland pride. The Lomans are proud of y'all. Go South Carolina. Love you, Jackie B. Uncle Alan, Aunt Liz, Uncle Rob, and Aunt Jane. Another shout-out. We're going to end it on this shout-out because it's raining hard, folks. I got to get out of here. Thank you, JockJive, for that. It's all about sportsmanship from Lexington, South Carolina. We'll update you on the JockJive Facebook page. Who wins the bye and set the scene for the Mar. Final score, once again, South Carolina 13, Florida 3. For all of us here at JockJive.com, I'm Mike Ryan. Good night and God bless.